Okay, so we have the PSA AKP in 7.62 by 39, and we are using the Wolf 7.62 by 39 hollow point ammo, 123 grain, that performed so well in part 1. And it's a little teaser, that would be the 6.5 Grendel PSA AR firearm that's about to debut here, so that should be pretty spectacular. But anyways, back on topic here. I usually don't do this type of optic setup. It's a little strange for a firearm like this, but I figure I'd stretch the legs out on this PSA AKP out to 300 yards and just see what kind of groups we can get on that 12 by 12 plate down there, 12 inches by 12 inches. And so I decided to slap on my Vortex Strikefire 2 with the Vortex VMX-3T 3-power magnifier to see what kind of groups we can get out at 300 yards. So I got 10 rounds loaded up, and let's give this a whirl. Alright, so that was 10 rounds. Okay, so we are testing out the accuracy once again with the Palmetto State Armory AKP in 7.62 by 39. And we got some Wolf, really inexpensive 123 grain hollow point ammunition. So we're going to try this out at 100 yards. We're going to start out with our 6 5-shot group on that 6x5 target. Alright, on to our second 5-shot group. And we are going all the way through, so I'm sure this barrel is going to get nice and toasty. Okay, on to our third 5-shot group here. All right, on to the fourth 5-shot group. And it is freezing on me. 32 degrees. I can barely feel my fingers here, no gloves. All right, on to the fifth 5-shot group, and we are flying all the way through these rounds. I'm sure this barrel is nice and hot. The fifth 5-shot group. All right, on to the last 5-shot group of the 6.5 target, and I have all confidence in this firearm because I am shooting right over my camera right down there. So yeah, not too bad. I'd say it's very typical for a AK-47. You know, the point of impact locations, you know, here, let's say here. You know, they're pretty consistent, other maybe than, maybe these last two might be a little off, but I'd say that's pretty consistent. Yeah, you know, for really cheap Wolf hollow point ammunition at 100 yards, I'd say that's not too bad. I'd say that's very typical for an AK-47, especially one that is, you know, 10.5-inch barrel. So anyway, let's score this up just like magic. I think this is a great way to end part 2 here. I tell you, it was pretty darn cold out there, below freezing. And I'm definitely over 1,000 rounds now on the PSA AKP, and I've been shooting this video footage on and off for the last couple of weeks here, roughly. I've been testing out the PSA 6.5 Grendel, and I'm getting close to doing that review, and I'm shooting some very inexpensive Wolf 6.5 Grendel ammunition that you can usually get for about $5 a box.
And I also want to play with some reloads before I start that review. So keep an eye out for that. That's coming here soon. But, you know, for the first two parts of the AKP and 7.62 by 39, especially with a 10.5-inch barrel, you know, an AK pistol variant platform, you know, we shot out at 100 yards here, and the point of impact is very consistent. Obviously, I could probably adjust this up 1/4 to 1/2 inch and probably did the right, I'd say about 3/4 minute of angle, at least at 100 yards here. And I'm really happy with it. You know, like I said, I'm over 1,000 rounds on this, and we haven't had one single failure to feed or eject on this firearm so far. So I'm really, really happy. So all that said, stay tuned to part 3.